Jamaica become crime free. This Jamaica and we're Jamaica for economy. No more breed and lasting. Revelation set. Eat what we grow what we eat. This is good for our economy.
Welcome once again to another Agrobuzz, our weekly agricultural program right here on Durain's Coffee Break. This week we turn the focus on the livestock sector and in particular the new thrust to get all of Jamaica's cattle registered and tagged. Now last week Minister Carl Samuda launched a publicity and advertising campaign to promote the National Animal Identification and Traceability System. Now Dr. Osbil Watson is here in fact as a chief architect of the NAITS, and so we're very happy to have him this morning to tell us more about this. Dr. Osbil Watson, Chief Veterinary Officer. A very good morning to you, Dr. Watson. Welcome once again to Agrobuzz.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Good morning. I hope my voice keeps up.
Yes, man. I'm sure it's good. Now, is it NAITS or is it pronounced NAITS?
Well, it's NAITS. The acronym is NAITS.
NAITS, yes.
And so what it actually is the National Animal Identification and Traceability System.
Right.
And it's a system designed to identify animals, beginning with cattle, of course, and all establishments where cattle are kept, where they're handled, where they're slaughtered, and all calves must be fitted with a pair of NAITS ear tags within 8 months of its birth.
Okay. What's the benefits of it?
Well, there are several benefits. As you're aware, food safety has been the buzzword for regulatory authorities globally.
Yes.
Due to the threat of these devastating diseases and food hazards that we hear about.
Yes.
And so it has become absolutely critical to ensure traceability of all foods we consume.
Right.
It means, therefore, that in relation to animals, say calves, in the lifetime of a calf, from its birth to the consumption of the beef that is derived from it, that the whole process must be supervised for food safety and disease monitoring reasons. So the NAIT is designed pretty much to ensure that level of traceability.
Okay.
So it enhances our disease monitoring capability. So we know if we identify an animal that is diseased, say at slaughter, we know exactly what farm it came from, and we can go back to that farm to do whatever mechanisms to prevent or to eradicate any disease that might be of a threat. It also allows for the tracking of all movements of animals to slaughter. By that, it also enhances food safety. It facilitates the ability to trade, to export. And of course, a good spin-off is that it will allow for verification of ownership of animals at the point of slaughter, thereby reducing breeder larceny.
Right. I was going to ask about that. I said that must be an advantage with the breeder larceny.
Sure.
You'll have a particular trace on it and it will be identified as the owner on the farm and that sort of thing.
Exactly, because every animal, every cattle must be, once it is being moved, must be accompanied by cattle passport.
Yes.
And also must be fitted with a pair of NAITS ear tags, no other ear tag, the NAITS ear tag. And that is what we use throughout. The police, the public health inspector, the veterinarian will use along the chain to ensure that only animals that are destined appropriately for slaughter will end up at the slaughter plant.
Okay. Now, why a PR program about it this time?
Well, we launched the NAITS some 3 years ago, starting with tagging of animals on government-owned farms, the Borders at Minards and Montpelier. And then we had a full rollout of the program since the passage of the Animal Disease and Importation Marking of Bovine Animal Regulation in 2015, making it mandatory for all heads of cattle to be registered, and also the farms and holdings and slaughter facilities. So we are now going island-wide, and the PR campaign is designed, to get the full support of all stakeholders, which includes all Jamaicans, consumers, farmers, veterinarians, public health inspectors, police, butchers, supermarkets, restaurant operators, all persons who actually come in contact with meat, so that we can send the message that, look, know where your meat is coming from. And we are there to ensure that the process goes smoothly.
It's protection for everybody.
It is, actually.
Right. Now, I understand the tagline for the campaign is tag it and trace it. So what's your key messages right now to the farmers of Jamaica at this time?
Well, I would say to the farmers, join the program. We are welcoming you to join the program, although it's mandatory, but we will gently remind all farmers that it is necessary to enhance our food safety efforts and also to safeguard the farmers' investment in relation to a reduction in lice meat.
Exactly.
And in relation to, Jamaicans in general, we want every Jamaican to know that disease prevention and food safety is everyone's business.
Yes.
We are currently free from these devastating diseases of animals and of public health significance, like highly pathogenic avian influenza, mad cow disease, etc.
And we want to keep it that way.
We want to keep it that way.
Yes,
we have not detected, for example, for at least the past 30 years, we have not detected a single case of bovine tuberculosis or brucellosis in Jamaica.
Great.
So it's for us to safeguard what we have.
Right. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Osbil. Time has run out on us, but this sounds very good. And people hope people will get on board for everybody's safety and protection and everything. Thank you so much, Dr. Osbil Watson, the Chief Veterinary Officer, the Veterinary Services Division of the Ministry of Industry, Commerce, Agriculture and Fisheries. And look and listen for the campaign messages for the National Animal Identification and Traceability System, NAITS. And don't forget to continue to support our farmers by eating what they grow as they grow what we eat. For more information on the work of the Ministry of Industry, Commerce, Agriculture and Fisheries, please visit their website at moa.gov.jm and miic.gov.jm. And of course, you may also follow them on Twitter and like them on Facebook. So see you again next week on another Agrobuzz.
Durain's Coffee Break. Informative, entertaining, fun.